Hi there, this is marketing legend Srinidhi Ranganathan here. And I have here Srinidhi with me.
Yeah, guys, hi.
And definitely, guys, because WordPress, we are going to learn about a little bit about WordPress today. Okay, so what is WordPress? As an expert of WordPress, me and Charanya are going to take this small video tutorial for you guys.
Yeah,
Okay,
guys.
I mean small in the sense it's a short video tutorial. Okay, it's pretty much smaller in length. Okay, WordPress. WordPress is a CMS, guys. Okay, a CMS. What is a CMS? Is very easy. So just Google for WordPress. Google for WordPress CMS. Okay, WordPress CMS is something where it's called a content management system. That is what is WordPress all about. So when you Google for WordPress CMS, you'll get different results. One is WordPress.com that you see at the top. Okay,
Yeah, right.
so I'll open that in a new window. And one is WordPress.org.
Right.
Org. Okay, that I'll open that in a new window. So what is the difference between WordPress.com?
WordPress.com and
WordPress.org is going to be something which I'll talk to you about here. So WordPress.com is something like where you don't need technical knowledge. You don't need any sort of technical knowledge to create a website. Okay, so WordPress.com is a ready-made, kind of platform where you can just click on this button called Start Your Site and directly connect a domain. It is similar to what you call as, if you have looked at Weebly, Wix and all, right? It's similar to that, but there is no lot of drag and drop functionality here. A little bit of drag and drop functionality is there when you're starting a blog and all this stuff. You can first, when you create a site, by clicking on Start Your Site button, you'll go to a page where it'll ask you for the domain, and then you connect the domain, and then for the hosting you can pay here in WordPress.com, and then you can just choose a theme. The next ideal step would be to choose a theme, guys, and the theme would be something which is really gorgeous, which is very beautiful for your website. Once you choose a theme, you'll be able to customize the website. You can either create a website, or you can create a blog itself that looks like a website, or you can create a store. Correct,
Store,
Sharanya?
right.
Store, like an e-commerce store. Everything is possible in WordPress.com. Okay, so that is WordPress.com. A little bit more explaining about WordPress.com is, as I was talking, blogs, websites, or a website that looks like a blog, e-commerce sites, domains. You can buy right from here. Also, you can buy
Here
domains.
also you can buy any type of
And
domains. Okay.
And multiple site hosting is you can host different sites, lot of sites, bulk hosting, enterprise and all this stuff. The features are the themes. So first thing is, once
lot of themes are here and lot of plugins also here.
Yeah, the plugins, what I want to talk to you about here is the plugins. Mainly if you're looking at say a lot of plugins and all this stuff, very deep customization, you have a lot of technical knowledge, means go for WordPress.org. WordPress.org is an enhanced version which I want to talk to you about, which actually runs a lot of plugins. So here we call WordPress.com, we call this a simple makeover site where you can just choose a theme. Then you can just head over to portfolio or something like that, choose a theme which is like looks like a magazine, a blog, or a business page or
What
something.
type of theme you need? First select that type of theme.
And once you select the theme, you have to choose a domain and then directly launch the site. Then you can add blog articles, you can customize it, drag and drop and all.
Yeah,
You can
right, and
customize
you
it.
can edit your website.
Yeah, you can start editing that website. You also have premium themes here, which are paid themes, and you can buy some premium themes, and premium themes look really enhanced, and wow factor is there. So
Correct.
You can decide whatever you want. Okay, so some of the themes, let me show you as a quick example. If I just show you, this is the theme, guys. So if I just show you one small example of a theme, which is say purpose theme, just see this theme, guys. This is your website. This is how your website will look. Okay, so this is how it will look. You can see this. Okay, this is how it's going to look. Okay, so understand, guys. So this is how it's going to actually look. So you have a blog, you have a contact page, whatever. Now one more thing which I was showing a lot of people, a lot of my students, Charanya also was showing, was remember this magazine or blog, right? So this looks like a blog based website. Let me show you this demo. This is a blog based website.
Yeah, right.
Okay, this is a blog based website where all kind of a blog is the central point of attention.
Correct.
This is how it look like. Everything is mobile optimized, guys. Don't worry about mobile optimization. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so now we looked at WordPress.com, what all we have, and WordPress.com also has something called as monetization support. So you can monetize directly your sites in WordPress.com. Okay, monetization means they'll put ads. Typically on your blog articles or whatever, so that you can get a lot of revenue through that. And you can also follow a lot of people who are inside in WordPress.com. You can follow other people who are inside WordPress and who are bloggers or whatever it is, so news agents or whatever, and then you can build a reputed network through that. Now you can connect. I'll come to that. So I'll come to the connection part. So this is WordPress.org. WordPress.org is a kind of a hosting platform. Okay, it's like kind of a software based CMS only. Okay, so what it does is it's an open source software where you can create a beautiful website, blog, or an app. But hosting, you have to do everything manually. So if you have a lot of technical knowledge, guys, then head over to WordPress.org. Okay, and here this is very interesting where you can customization options are more here. Okay, you need a lot of technical knowledge. Everything has been done manually. You can you have to buy a SSL certificate. You have to do everything manually, guys. So but the only difference between WordPress.com and WordPress.org, biggest difference is WordPress.org supports 55,000 plugins. That means you'll have access to 55,000 plus customized functionalities. And those are pretty good. So any sort of plugins it support, and it's pretty amazing, guys. So if you go to the plugins category, you'll understand that there are so many plugins, right, Sharanya, which you're looking at yesterday. So there are lots of plugins which keeps on coming up. Okay, so like say BB Press, there is Two Factor, there's Yoast SEO for SEO. We have spam protection plugins. Lot of plugins. These are the top plugins. You can just click on see all. Contact form by WP Forms. SMush. You have lazy load images, optimization, image compressing, plugin, Ninja Forms, the events calendar, event plugin, smart slider, and other plugins. So all these plugins, we know it. Sharanya knows it. It is like a plugin where it's like a functionality. It's like a feature for your website. So you can just head over to this and install a plugin.
Yeah, right.
Once you install the plugin, it will appear as a functionality in your website, and you can customize. You can use it on your website. Those are plugins. So the best part is you can either go to themes here in to choose a theme as usual. Otherwise, I recommend Theme Forest. You can write it down, everyone. Theme Forest. Theme Forest. Head over to Google and put in Theme Forest. Themeforest.net. It's themeforest.net. Just checking out my notes. Themeforest.net. Themeforest.net. So it has around 50,000 plus WordPress themes and website templates. So only thing, remember, guys, once you're searching for a theme, say maybe you're searching for a gaming theme, just type in gaming. And here, once you type the gaming one, you have to click on WordPress, so that it categorizes the WordPress.com gaming themes. And this is all applicable for WordPress.org only. Understand? So this is all customizable one. So let's see one small theme, how it look like. So let me just play with clouds. So let me do a live preview of clouds. This is how, if Sharanya buys this thing, this is how Sharanya's site will actually look like. This is your site, Saranya, Egypt and the world. You can see it from here. Okay, look at this theme. It's amazing, right, Sharanya?
It's really amazing.
So amazing. So this is how your theme would actually look like. So this is how your blog styles, Sharanya, would look like. Let's see an example. You saw that? It's like an Egyptian theme, correct?
Right.
Oh my God, this is superb, no? We have to visit Egypt someday. That'll be very good. Anyways, so understand, guys, this is how the theme would look like. Okay, pretty cool. So now I hope you understood about Theme Forest. You understood about WordPress. So this is one. And one more thing I want to talk to you about, something they have called Envato Elements. You can write it down. Envato Elements. In Envato Elements, you'll get access to around I don't know how many themes, but it's like a lot of themes for unlimited downloads. So you have a lot of WordPress themes. Yeah, here it is, 2,500 plus themes.
Wow.
That means 2,500 plus website themes you can get. In Envato Elements. That's elements.envato.com/WordPress. Write it down, elements.envato.com/WordPress. You'll get a lot of themes. You can use these for your site. Okay. So now,
this is for .org or
yeah, .org. Everything is .org here. .com you have inside the
themes only.
that those themes only you can use. Okay. So .org you have a more customized collection, right, sir? You were researching on this, remember, last week?
Yeah, right.
Okay. So very good. So now I hope you understood about .org and .com themes. Okay, guys. So coming back to this WordPress part. So like, how will the say dashboards be inside? How will it work? We're going to see it in 2 minutes right now. How will be the dashboard, and how how to edit and all? We'll look at it right now. Okay, so I've logged in here, Saranya, as we discussed. So here we have an option to switch site.
Yeah, right.
So you can have multiple sites. So right now it says themorningtide.wordpress.com. So if I want to add a domain to that, I can go here. I'm in the free plan, so I can shift to a paid plan by clicking on this and adding a domain. Okay. So we also have tools. We have manage options, domains.
Okay.
Here is where you have to connect the domain.
Correct.
So you buy a domain from GoDaddy, or you can connect it from here. That's not an issue. Yeah, a lot of domains you can connect it. Okay. So now we understood. No, so no, in order to use it, you got to upgrade the plan. Then only it will upgrade. Then only you can use that option. Okay, very good. So now the first one, what we see here is stats. So this is like how many people are visiting our website. So you see here on November 26th, I had 5 people. I had December 3rd, this many people, and all this stuff. So over the years, I had around say how much of traffic. Let's see. It's calculated. WordPress is still calculating. That means so much of traffic is there. The road, so much of traffic is there. I don't know, but here so much of traffic. Okay. So you see this guy, 784 visitors in the month in 2020. So like this, 2015, we have 11,000 visitors, right? So all this stuff would get an idea about.
What are the countries?
This is an inspirational, this one. So countries, a lot of people are coming from different countries.
From which countries
US,
we will get lot of views. India, we can
Canada, you can see
stats,
here.
Statistics. It will give the statistics of our website.
Exactly. And refer, you have a little bit of reference here. And then authors like Saranya, Srinidhi and all will come here. What are the search terms they use to come from Google?
Yeah, right.
That is something which we look at. And which are the top posts, which are the top pages coming in. And different by months. Followers, 347 followers are there. Very good, no, Saranya? Okay, so now we understood about that. So if you want to upgrade, you can go here and click on upgrade. That's fine. So this is what I'm talking about. Add Jetpack search to your site. This is to add a Jetpack search to your site. So this will increase the engagement, or at least 3 times faster in search ranking based on your site's statistics. It's like a search. Okay. Okay. So that's fine. So Jetpack, you can even back up all the posts, blogs if you want to shift it somewhere or something. Site, the pages, you can add more pages here. You can click on add pages in your site and add the pages.
About page, contact us,
exactly,
page, blog.
exactly.
Likewise, you can add
exactly. So right now it is in themorningtide.wordpress.com. So I'll head over there, themorningtide.wordpress.com. So right now the site is here. Saranya, this is the site.
If you want, you later you can connect your website.
Yeah, you can connect the domains and all. Okay, right now there are 1,000 followers, whatever, so that depends. You can connect your domains and all.
It's a model website only. We didn't start editing.
We didn't start editing. Okay, it's just a sample website. And you see here, guys, these are in sample website only. So many people are coming, right? So, anyways, you see this, guys. So many people are, and you'll get a this is like gamified manner. For example, if 20 people followed me, so it will say 20 people have followed. Correct? You'll receive a gold this one icon or something like that. Widget it is. You'll keep getting that. Okay. So comments. If you want to look at the comments, want to look at the follows, who all followed, likes and all this stuff, you can see that. Correct, guys?
Correct.
I understood about that. This one. So then posts. Posts are the blog posts. Okay. So you can add a new post by clicking on adding a new post, or you can look at what kind of post you want. Right now, this is a fully inspirational blog. Media. This is where you add your images.
Correct.
You can add images via URL, or you can head over to images. Click on add new. You can, if you have something in the system, you can add that videos, audio, whatever. In the free plan, you have 3 GB storage space.
Storage space, okay, right.
Comments, there are 4 comments.
Comments.
Some comments, pending approval comments are there, approved comments are there. So pending approval means it's still pending approval, correct?
Yeah, right.
So all this is there. Okay, people have, thought about me as an inspirational mentor. That's pretty good. Spam comments are there. You can regulate the spam comments. Feedback.
Feedback.
That is something where you can have that. So somebody wants to fill a contact form or something. There's like a contact form. Somebody can fill about that and all this. Testimonials.
Testimonials.
You can add your own testimonials. If it is there, like what your customer said or whatever. Activity log, backup search, design. This is to customize the design,
Customize
theme
our
and all,
website
which I told you.
themes and everything.
Plugins are here. You can add your own plugins.
These
Now-
are all default plugins,
Default
and you
plugins.
can use
Yeah,
these plugins only for WordPress.com.
yeah, but not so many plugins are there like WordPress.org, but plugins are there. Not so many, but
Almost there. For simple website, what are
Almost.
all plugins we need? Everything is here.
exactly. Yours
For
also is
a
there.
big and grand website, that much plugins are not here.
Yeah, for just a simple website. And the best plugin I want to talk about is called Elementor. Write down, guys. Elementor.com. That is a plugin. That is a business plan. You can update the plugins. Elementor will have a complete drag and drop functionality to your website. Right now, the drag and drop functionality is not there.
WordPress.com with drag and drop functionality.
Exactly. So right now, in the free plan, you will not have drag and drop functionality for the pages. For blog posts, you may have, I think, but for the pages, you need to install Elementor. For pages, individual pages, you want to drag and drop and edit, you have to install Elementor plugin. Elementor, it is Elementor website builder. Once you install that, you can have design blocks. Using the design blocks, you'll be able to create, drag and drop and create a great design. Guys, you understood, I think. So what all you can do with Elementor? You can add a video playing on your website automatically. Tabs, HTML code, you can put your own code, sidebar, Google Maps, SoundCloud. You can integrate a lot of things, right? The video is, you can add YouTube video also to your page. For your page, understand, to your page, not blog. I'm talking about a page here, okay?
Okay.
And then you have a lot of translations also. And even translations also can be done. So it's pretty good. Translation means different language translations in Elementor. Then we have here import. In import, what is this? Is suppose you have a content in Wix, Wix, or Medium, or GoDaddy, or any other website builder you have, say Zanga, Tumblr, or Opera. You can import all that content directly to this WordPress site in minutes. This is called import option inside WordPress.com. Okay. Export option. If you want to export the content to your some other site that you want to start off, you can just click on export. You also have an export media library that you have to look at that for your media audio files. I mean, talking about your image files, whatever. Marketing. In marketing, right now in premium, you can show ads on your site. You can drive better traffic and good ads. Traffic, you can customize all this if you want. You can add this verification, site verification for Google Analytics, whatever. You can add the code. Connections, if you want to connect directly to Facebook, Twitter, whatever. MailChimp is for email marketing. So if you add this, so people who are signed up to this will automatically add to your MailChimp list. And understand, guys? Okay. LinkedIn, you can also add. Sharing buttons, that also is pretty fine. You can look at sharing buttons also. You can add these sharing buttons. Like people can share them. Share your blog posts in Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, email, LinkedIn, Reddit, Pinterest, reblog. Reblog option is there. Reblog means a person can, it's like a retweet. Like they can reblog the same content in their blog also. That option is there, means it is not copyright, it's just a reblog. It is a source will come to you only. Okay, understood, guys? Earn. This is to collect payments. Membership, subscriptions, etc. Accept donations and tips. Collect payments for content. So if you want to add a premium content to your site, you can collect payment for content. Log the content or something and you can collect payment. Send paid email newsletters, that also is paid plans, it's applicable. Collect PayPal payments, that also is applicable. Earn ad revenue, that is also applicable. Refer a friend and you learn credits, that also is applicable. Then we have hosting configuration. If you want to host it, SFTP details and all, you can use that. Settings are there, you can just check the settings and all this stuff, and then you can choose a time zone where you are, performance, writing, discussion. You can look at all this, guys. Okay, pretty amazing. So you can even remove the footer that says powered by WordPress business. That is also very interesting. Now you have a WP admin. Click on that. Once you click, WordPress.com will look like WordPress.org. So right now this feature is integrated in WordPress. It's pretty good. Plugins are here. So plugins will take you back to the plugins page on WordPress.com. Understood, Charanya? It doesn't take you to the page on WordPress.org, right? That's a different thing. Pages you can add, links you can add, media, comments you can moderate, posts you can add. Posts is the main thing, guys. The more posts you add, the better the, what do you call, the better your reach and traffic is. Settings you can now change this. Tools, I already told you. Users means if 2 people are working, 3 people are working, you can add that. Plugins are there. Appearance is there. Appearance is theme customization, background. This is AMP is accelerated mobile pages. Okay. Right now, accelerated mobile pages will be very important for mobile phones. You can customize all this stuff.
Sometimes our
should
website will look for Windows or Mac or anything. But
the speed also should matter in mobile phone, so you have to accelerate the speed and all, right?
That some alignment sometimes varies in mobile phone format. So for that time you can use
because Google is now focusing more on mobile phone based browsing features and all. Okay, guys. So now and also the post, you also have a right button. You can click on right. When I click on right, what is going to happen here? I'll tell you. So when I click on right, this will take me to a new post page. Okay,
and you have to add
so right now you can add a title, you can add a you can add content. So this plus button is there. You can add paragraph, business hours, whatever you want. Calendly also is now integrated with WordPress. Pretty amazing. Calendly is a scheduling tool where people can schedule their meeting slots and all this stuff on one can book. This is enable AMP. You have to always keep that on. Accelerated mobile page. Okay. Block, this is all fine. So categories, tags, everything you can add. Featured imagements, what image will be shown when people are sharing that is on Facebook and all. One thumbnail will come, no, that is called featured image.
Correct.
Okay, so tags is the keywords kind of thing. You can add the keywords. Categories, where you want the categories to actually be, that you can add. Permalink, this is your URL slug. Okay, that you like the permalink is morningtide.wordpress.com. the morningtide /2020/12/16/775 is there, right? This one you can customize. Except is a little bit about the blog. 1 sentence, 2 sentences, so that it appears in search engines. For search engines sake. Blocks, you can add whatever blocks you want. There also you can edit this and then click publish. You have a settings here where you can just go ahead and do that. You can preview it before publishing. This is the easiest way to learn about WordPress. This is WordPress.com. We also have WordPress.org. ORG has a lot of options. It's like an ocean. But first learn to use WordPress.com, guys. You can always head over to the ORG anytime. Okay. That's about it. So that's about WordPress, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And one more thing I want to talk about here is we also have an AI for WordPress. So you can just Google for AI for WordPress. You're going to find the one and only tool which will help you to you just have to put artificial intelligence for WordPress. I'll tell you one tool which I had. This is a concept. See, I'm just telling you a concept for WordPress. Yeah, here just say website builder. Okay, so here I'll give you one example. Okay, so you have 10web.io. that only I was looking at that. I forgot the name of that, so I'm here. 10web.io. write down, everyone. 10web.io. What does this do is, whatever I told you right now, like WordPress.com, WordPress.org, etc., is to be done manually. Here it's completely automated. So website hosting and building is completely simplified. Okay, this will automatically host, automatically migrate. If you have sites elsewhere, it will migrate to WordPress or any other this one. So 90+ page speed optimizations are there. Automatic website building. Automated website building with AI also possible. Automated page speed optimization. So page speed will load, it will load very fast. Real-time backup will be automated. Automated free SSL certificates.
Yeah.
So HTTP, HTTPS, you don't have to, get confused with that. Site management from one dashboard. One dashboard, you can manage all your automated websites. 24/7 live chat support is there, and it's pretty amazing. You also have premium widgets, which are apart from WordPress. You have premium widgets here. 40 beautiful website templates, drag and drop. So based on Elementor, remember I told you about Elementor. Here also Elementor you can do, and for the first time in the world, you can recreate any website with the power of AI assistant. One assistant kind of thing is 10web.io. So it's pretty amazing. Install any theme and plugin on 10web hosting, and the best part is, guys, you'll be able to even automate your WordPress. What do you call as .org? It's easy to automate. For example, Sharanya. Well, Sharanya only gave this idea. For example, if a person is new to WordPress, all would have taken WordPress.com, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
But if you want to use WordPress, even I told them, right, WordPress.com you have to take. But if you use 10web, you can automate everything, right? So that means you can use WordPress.org, pick a theme from Theme Forest, automatically come to 10web and just install that. So it'll be easier. You can manage 10 websites from one dashboard, WordPress website, or whatever you want. That's pretty amazing. So you have a lot of plugins here, guys. You can look at that. There are lots of plugins like Form Maker, Photo Gallery, Event Calendar, Slider, Google Maps, Instagram feed, e-commerce, MailChimp, social feed, Google Analytics, YouTube, Post Slider, and much more. Ads Manager also. You have FAQ plugin and much more you have. You also have a lot of plugins, right, Sharanya? Webhooks and all. 1 million plus active users are using this, 20 million plus plugin downloads, and 10 years of experience with WordPress is 10web.io. This is advanced version of what we are talking about. This is the future 1.0 version. This is marketing legend Srinidhi Ranganathan signing off from this video, and we have here Sharanya Srinidhi who's also signing off from this video. Would you want to say
bye?
Bye. Bye-bye, guys. Enjoy your life to the fullest potential. Bye.